Okay, I want to start talking to you a little bit about our base offense and the mistakes we made against Christ the King last week. A little bit of what we want to talk about today is the mistakes that we made and how we're going to fix them and how we're going to improve them. We made some halftime corrections. Should have made them earlier, but the only way we're going to improve this offense is to make mistakes. So the mistakes are okay, but once we learn from them, we got to stop them altogether. Here's what we run. We run primarily want to talk about the base runs that we run. We run out of two primary sets out of our base runs. We run out of the straight T, and you can see the hole configurations. Right side's even, left side's odd. And here we'll run an I right, and we run an I left. And that's primarily what we run. Now the mistakes we made, we ran, I think, the 42 blast 7 times in the game. We only ran it right twice. 5 times we ran it wrong. And I'm going to show you 3 of them where we ran it wrong. I want to show it to you so you'll understand exactly what we're trying to do. Here's the first time. We got 4 down linemen. The outside right tackle is for the defense, number I think is 88, is lined up on the outside shoulder or outside of our tight end. So watch this. So our tight end thinks he's supposed to block the tackle. Our right tackle thinks he's supposed to block the linebacker, but that's wrong. And here's where I want to show it to you in an illustration. This 88, here he goes. He's going to go untouched right there. He goes untouched. He sheds our right tight end and goes untouched to our tailback. Here's another one. Watch this. Now this time it's going to be 81. 81 and 88 switch places. Watch this. Same result. 81 makes the tackle. 88 was playing defensive end that time. Okay, watch this. Okay, next play. I'm going to show you again one more time on the other side. Here we go. This time he lights him up. 88 is a down lineman, and he's going to light him up. He lights up our tailback, and if we have a fumble, almost caused a fumble, we could have lost the game right there. Unfortunately, we got on the ball. Good job, quarterback. Here's what we want to do. Now, okay, the middle 4 guys on the defense are the down linemen. So here's how we're going to block this. I want the right end to go to the furthest guy out. Our right, okay, on a 42 blast to the right. Our tight end gets the furthest guy out. Our right tackle gets the first down lineman from the outside. Guard gets the second down lineman. Our left guard gets the inside guard on the right side. The left tackle gets the left tackle their right tackle on their right side, and left end, etc. This blast is designed to have 5 guys at the point of attack. You have the right guard, the right tackle, the wing back, the fullback leading the way. Running back becomes his own blocker once he penetrates the line. So that's 5 guys against their 11 within one hole. That's the key to this play. This is where we impose our will on the opposition. So look, here's how it runs. We ran the ball off, the 5 guy. There's the 5th guy. Here's how you run it. 5 guys at the point of attack. He's not touched for 11 yards. He get a 12-yard gain. That's how you run it properly. And what happened then was the right tackle went out, our tight end went out, our left guard went in, our center went back across and got to the linebacker on the backside. Although the linebacker made this tackle, but what's going on is we have 5 guys at the point of attack. That's the critical thing. The two backs are going after the linebacker. Our down linemen, our offensive linemen go after down linemen. That's the key to this thing. Is remember the right tackle goes after the furthest out down lineman on the right side. Okay, and on the left side too, we run it the other way. Here it is again. Same thing. Our right tackle goes outside to the outside down lineman, and that's the key thing. Now, what we want to do is say that guy shifts back in. Now, this may happen to us. If we have this guy, this right tackle, and the outside defensive lineman lines up straight up, we're going to put on what's called a shift. And what you have to do is just look for that down lineman in front of the tackle and that linebacker, depending on where they're located, tells us where this ball should go. It should be right at the line of scrimmage, And you should know it automatically. That's why you need to watch this tape over and over and over again to find out exactly where you're supposed to go. Okay, these two guys are the keys. If the linebacker has moved outside and if the tackle has moved inside, we're going to shift to the 4 hole. Instead of a 42 blast, it becomes a 44 blast. Everything else remains the same. Here's how it works. You can see the blocks. The fullback and the wingback are going after the linebacker. Still, the right end, the tight end goes after his defensive end. Now, sometimes if this defensive end is tough, we want this wingback to help him on that block. If that guy runs himself out of the play, he's to go after the linebacker. Now watch, this is how it works. Wingback, you help the tight end on that defensive end if he needs help. That's your first indication. If there's nothing there, he runs himself out of the play, you go after the linebacker. Okay, here it is, a 25 shift. We're going to go back the other way out of the power eye right. And we're going to go to 25 back to the other way. Here's how you block that. It's exactly the same, but just to the other side. The left tackle gets the number one down lineman on the left side. So if this defensive lineman was move out, the left tackle would go out and get him. And the linebacker would, of course, come back in. Here's the 32 gut. Here's the proper way to gut. You know, we're going to have some shifts on this too, but here's the proper way to block the 32 gut. Everybody has a man. The right end has the tight end has the outside defensive end. The right tackle has the outside defensive tackle. The wing back goes after the linebacker. The right guard, he goes after the man on the inside gap or the A gap. The center goes off the offside linebacker. The left guard gets his man. Left tackle gets his man. Left end gets his man. Here's a quick hitter. The fullback and wing back take off together. The running back runs outside, and you'll see why in just a second. Because that's the critical thing. Is this running back has got to carry out a fake. Here. I don't think he carries out the fake here, but here's how it runs. Okay, this guy's he gets touched 5 yards down the field, but we end up with a 10-yard run. Okay, 30 gut. Say they move outside. Say the right guard and the right tackle move outside. The linebacker lines up over the right tackle. You think everything's the same, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to shift to the 0 hole. We're going to shift from a 32 to a 30 gut. Here's how this is blocked. Now this is when this defensive guard and this defensive tackle shift out and this linebacker gets in that gap over the right tackle. This is when we run a 30 gut. It's that simple. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Now, the fake 31, or 30 gut, 32 gut, the 31 gut, 33 gut, here's what we can do with this play. In this play, ran for a touchdown. What we can do is do a fake 31 or a fake, this play was a fake 31 gut, 49 pitch. Watch how this works. Okay, there's the fake, there's the pitch. This play went for a touchdown. Here he goes. There's the fake, there's the pitch, outside, man in space. We've got an athlete in space against a cornerback, touchdown. It's that simple.